Hello children, welcome to the story session and I am your teacher Meenakshi. Children, today I bring a fairy tale for you and the name of the story is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Long time ago, there was a king. He and his queen lived in a palace. Their kingdom had begun to shine with happiness with the news of the queen giving birth to a baby girl. The baby girl had blue eyes and skin fair as snow, so they called her Snow White. Soon the queen died. After 1 year, the king married a woman who was very beautiful, but she was cruel and arrogant. She also had studied black magic with which she controlled the king. She also owned a magic mirror which would always tell her the truth. She would ask the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is fairest of all?" And the mirror would reply, "Oh my queen, you are the fairest of all." As the time passed, Snow White became fairer and prettier. She was kind, gentle, and a friend to all animals. Whenever her stepmother would ask the mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is fairest of all?" the mirror would say, "You, my lady, but Snow White is even fairer than you." This made her very jealous, so she called her huntsman and ordered him to take Snow White into the woods and kill her. But the huntsman, seeing Snow White's beauty and innocence, could not bring himself to kill her, so he asked her to run as far as she could so that the evil queen can never find her. Snow White ran deep into the woods. She was lost and scared, but soon she found herself in front of a cottage. The princess saw that the home was empty, so she stepped inside. The cottage was a mess, so with the help of her forest friends, she cleaned it up. Inside the cottage she found 7 little beds. Since she was very tired, so she slept on one of them. Meanwhile, 7 dwarfs came back to their home from their work and were surprised to see a princess inside their cottage. Snow White told them everything. The dwarfs wanted to protect her from the evil queen, so they asked Snow White to live with them. Back at the castle, the evil queen asked the magic mirror that who was fairest of all, and mirror again said, "Snow White." The queen was very angry and decided to kill Snow White herself. With her black magic, she changed her appearance. Her plan was to trick the princess. One day, after the dwarfs had set off to work, the queen, dressed up as an old woman, came to the cottage and offered Snow White a beautiful-looking red apple. Snow White took a bite of the apple and fell into deep sleep. The apple had been poisoned by the evil queen. When the dwarfs came home and saw this, they chased the evil queen to the top of the stormy mountain. Suddenly, lightning hit the mountain and the queen disappeared, never to be found again. Snow White was still in a deep sleep. The dwarfs watched over her day and night. One day, a prince came to the dwarfs, who were sitting sadly near sleeping Snow White. Seeing such a beautiful princess lying, the prince lifted her up in his arms, due to which the piece of poisoned apple came out of her mouth. Snow White woke up again. She saw the prince and they fell in love. The prince took Snow White with him and they both got married and lived happily ever after. So children, hope you liked the story. I will come soon with a new story. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.